Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another video for you all. It's going to be a postpartum must-haves video. So this is going to be the stuff that you're absolutely going to need when you have a baby, and a few extras that you probably didn't think about, or maybe you did and you kind of felt like, well, I don't know if I really need that or not, but today I'm going to be showing you and telling you everything that you're going to need and everything that really worked for me, and I hope you guys love it. Stay tuned and let's get started. Okay, so let's hop right into the stuff that you're going to need. So I have a basket right here, and this is just a little Dollar Tree bin that I got from the dollar store, and this is pads. So basically you're going to be bleeding. You know, that's just something that happens after birth. Even if you have a C-section, you're still going to be bleeding from down there, so you're going to need pads. So it's best to have a little, like I said, a little container like this by your toilet. So if you have multiple bathrooms, or if you're only using one of the bathrooms, I did it in both of my bathrooms, one downstairs, one in my master bedroom. And I basically just put a little basket together with some things that I definitely knew I was going to need while I was in the bathroom. And those just in case items where, say I'm using the bathroom and nobody was around and they could help me and give me some things that I needed, it's going to be in this basket for me already. So the first pad that you're going to use right after birth is going to be this lovely pad right here. This is what your hospital is going to give you. This is actually a cooling pad. Okay, so here is the pad. This is what it looks like. It has this little white part right here. This is what you're actually going to bleed on, and onto this part that's behind it. This is the more absorbent part. This really isn't absorbent at all. This is just the cooling part, and this is what's going to be awesome for your lady bits down there, because after birth you're going to be super sore. You're going to be, you know, maybe you had a tear, whatever the case may be. It's not going to feel amazing down there, I can tell you that. So this cooling pad is going to give your, you know, hoo-ha so much relief. It's going to give you a nice cooling sensation. I didn't use these very long, probably about the first day or maybe the first few hours in the hospital. It does have these little pad, these little peely things right here. You stick these onto your underwear and you wear it in your underwear. I'm going to get to underwear in a second though, because you're probably like, how the hell is this going to fit in my underwear? I'm going to show you. So yeah, this is what the pad looks like, and these are awesome for the first, like I said, hour or day or two or so, depending on your tears or how you're going, how you're dealing with down there. You can use them as long as you want. I only used it for those the little bit of time because I didn't have any tears or rips or anything like that. And then you're going to move on to, I guess I'm going to be talking about 4 different types of pads then, I guess. Then you're going to move on to these bad boys. And I'm sure you guys are probably like, oh my gosh. Yeah, don't get scared. This is going to be your best friend. Now, mind you, I've had 3 kids, so I kind of know a little bit about birth. All of them were vaginal births. Not that it makes a difference, because like I said, you are still going to be bleeding out of your lady parts after you have a C-section as well, because that blood and that fluid, all of that has to go out somewhere. So these are the other type of pads that your hospital is going to be providing you. This is a super big, it's basically a diaper. Let's just say that. It just doesn't have the tabs. So you can decide to wear these if you want. I also wear these probably about the first 2 days. Definitely after birth you're going to need this, because you're gushing, guys. It's just the truth. This video isn't going to be very sweet and dainty. It's going to be honestly the truth, because you're going to be bleeding. You're going to have a lot of fluids dripping out of you, and you're definitely going to need something that's going to absorb all of that. So this is going to be your best friend. It's super huge. It's going to work for you guys and be, like I said, your best friend. So they give you these, and they sent me home with plenty, so that's why I have extra. So let's go ahead and talk about the other 2 types of pads. You can actually take, you know, you don't have to use those pads that they give you, but you can if you want. I personally would. This is the U by Kotex. The bag's kind of ripped, so you can't really see it, but this is the Security Ultra Thin, and I really like these because these are nighttime pads. They have them in different absorbencies. I use these now. I'm almost 8 months postpartum with my son, and I actually use these now when I'm on my period, but so I don't need as thick as you would need for when you just have a baby, but I really like these because they're super long. So these are going to be something that you're going to use at night when you're tossing and turning, flipping and flopping in your sleep. You're going to have something that's going to cover you all the way to the back and make sure that you're not going to get any blood on your underwear or on your bed. So they obviously, you're going to need thicker than this, but this is just an idea of how long the other one is. And yeah, I would suggest either Kotex or, like I said, the always purple ones, the nighttime ones. This is what you're going to get at the hospital. These are lovely mesh undies, and these are one size fits all. These are super stretchy undies that you just put these on, put your pad in there, whatever, any one of those pads fit in here, and you don't worry if they're going to get blood or fluid or anything on it. You just toss it when it does. And they give you a smorgasbord of those, so you're going to have plenty of those. And then I didn't wear those home from the hospital. With my first baby I did, just because I kind of didn't know what I was doing, and it's just what worked for me then. With my second and my third pregnancy, I definitely switched to something that was a little bit more comfortable for me. These are just basic grandma panties. I'm going to show you my panties, guys. These are what I wore home from the hospital. They're super big. They're going to hold the pad. They're not going to, you know, be tight or restricting. Definitely get a size up for sure, just because you're going to be a little swollen. We're going to get into the last things here. I actually lost the lid to my Peri bottle, but this is the Peri bottle. Basically all of this does, it has a little squeezy top on the top, and you just, when you use the bathroom right after you have a baby, like I said, if you do have a tear or cut or something like that, or a rip or a episiotomy or whatever it is, it's going to kind of burn down there as well. Even if you didn't, you had a catheter, if you got an epidural, and so it's going to be kind of sensitive when you pee. When you are peeing, I just, you know, squirted this as I was peeing, and the warm water just felt really great, and it just helped me clean off the blood and everything else down there as well, because I didn't have time to take a shower just right away. So this is super nice, and I used this for about 5 to 6 days after I had my baby. I feel like the more kids you have, you kind of just like get back into the swing of things a little bit faster. That's just personally how I feel. But then the next thing you're going to have that the hospital also provides you with is this. This is something that is going to help you guys so much. It's called Dermaplast. It's a pain relief spray, so it's a burn and itch spray. And basically all you're going to do is spray this down there on any cuts, scrapes, or really honestly any birth, doesn't matter. You spray this down there, shake it up, spray it down there. It's a nice cool mist, and it basically says cools and moisturize, which is so true, because this is going to cool you down there, because it's going to be nice and irritated and stuff like that. It's going to be swollen. It's not comfortable, and so this is going to definitely help bring some relief. And I'm sure moms that have cuts or tears or stitches or anything like that, this is probably your best friend. I didn't have any of that, thankfully, but I still did use this the first day or two just to like get some extra relief down there. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about for down there is these Tux pads. These also came to me from the hospital. They provide you with so much, guys. So make sure that before you're going and buying all this stuff from going to Target or Walmart, make sure you see what your hospital actually provides and what your state, you know, your hospital and your state provides. In Maryland, they provided all of this for me. So just make sure you talk to your OB or your hospital about that, and they will definitely help you guys out. So you don't have to go and waste your money on this, and they'll stock you up. If you need extras, ask for extras, they'll give you more. So these are the Tux pads. It's basically just witch hazel pads, again, for mamas with stitches or cuts or anything like that. I'm sure you guys have heard me say this like 4 times in this video, 45 times probably. I'm trying to get this off. It's like little pads. Okay, this is like 4 pads in one, but it's just this little pad. I'm going to try to tear it a little better. Okay. So this is more what it's like. It's a little thinner, and you just can put this right on your pad, right on your hoo-ha where it's burning or irritated, and this is going to bring you so much relief. It's so nice to have these, especially if you have a hemorrhoid as well, because you can also get hemorrhoids while you're pushing. So this is a huge plus. It's basically just a pre-moistened witch hazel pad. So the uses for on here it says temporary relief of itching and burning. So you're going to have itching down there if you have a cut or a scrape, so this is definitely going to help you guys out. Okay, so let's talk about breast pads. You're going to be leaking milk even if you're not breastfeeding and you want to dry your boobs up and you want to formula feed, whichever works for you guys. You are still going to be leaking some milk, so you're going to need breast pads unless you just want to unless you just want to get milk all over your bras, which we're going to talk about in just a second as well. These are the Lancino breast pads, and basically all you do is just pull, trash this, and then you have a little pad like this. You're going to go ahead and open it like this, and then it has these little pieces right here. Now this is something that I didn't know, but you just separate like that, and this is going to keep it it's going to get it a lot bigger and be able to contour to your breasts better. And then it has the little sticky pads as well, like the pads do. You just pull that off, you put it in your bra, and this part sticks to your bra, and that's going to keep it nice and firm in your bra. It's not going to be tossing around and anything like that, and all the milk's going to go in here. And you can change these multiple times a day, as much as needed. So you're going to need those. Another thing that you're going to need is some nipple cream. These are just little samples that I have. I used all of my actual nipple cream when I was breastfeeding, but these are just an idea of what it looks like. They have big ones of these. This is the Lancino lanolin cream, basically that's what it's called, and your hospital can also give these to you as well. I would just get your own just because it's nice to have it. It's for cracked, dry nipples, bleeding nipples. Breastfeeding is hard, and so you definitely are going to want something to moisturize your nipples just like your lips if your lips are dry. Guys, so sorry my camera died, but I'm going to jump right back into what I was talking about. So definitely you're going to need some chapstick for your lips because your lips are going to be really dry. But something else that can really help you with dry skin, dry lips and all of that stuff is to stay hydrated. So this is another little thing that I have on my list. This is a water bottle that you can refill and have nice cold water in here. I still use this to this day. And I got this from Target. And it's super nice. It keeps your water nice and cold. So I have that. The next two things that I'm going to talk about are kind of personal care type things. I have right here, this is some dry shampoo. This is the Batiste dry shampoo in floral scent. I really like the scent of this one, but I love this because this is for your hair. This is basically what you're going to use when you don't have time to shower. So all you're going to do is separate your hair, spray this in. It's going to take all the grease and grime out of your hair and make you feel a little bit more fresher when you don't have time to wash your hair and get a nice clean scalp. This is going to help refresh you and make your hair smell a little good and also add some, you know, dryness to it basically, so you're not going to be greasy and gross anymore. The next thing, I'm not going to like squeeze this too tight and move it around that much, but it's baby wipes. These are Sam's Club brand. I buy these in bulk for my kids, obviously, because I have a bunch of kids and I need baby wipes, but these are fragrance-free baby wipes, and these are super nice to just freshen up down there, or really anywhere, honestly. When you just have a baby, I know personally for me, I didn't jump right into the shower. Like I said earlier, was like, oh, I need to take a shower right away. I wanted to hold my baby. I wanted to rest a little bit. I wanted to eat. There was a lot of other things going on in my mind than, oh, I need to take a shower. I honestly wait until I get home to take a shower from the hospital. I may rinse off or so, just wash my body in that shower at the hospital, but I just really don't like the hospital showers anyway, so you're not going to see me in there scrubbing up 5 seconds after I got a baby out of my hoo-ha. So definitely baby wipes are awesome to freshen up in all spots of your body, but just feels good to wipe yourself off sometimes and just feel refreshed with those. Another side note that I'm going to talk about is some pain meds. Personally, my doctor prescribed me, and it may prescribe you as well, some medication just to help with your postpartum contractions. It's basically just when your uterus is contracting and getting smaller again because there's no baby in there anymore. So personally, for me, I did not know that as the more kids you have, the worse the contractions get, because the bigger your uterus got for the who knows how many times you have, how many ever kids you have. So basically how I'm going to explain this is your first baby, your uterus gets big, then you have your baby, it gets small. Second baby, your uterus gets big again, it gets small again, so it's, you know, it's contracting again. And then your third baby, which in my case that's the only amount of children that I've had so far, it got big and then had to contract back down to that size again. So the bigger and bigger it's getting, each time it still has to keep contracting. So it kind of gets not harder for it, but the contractions just get way more painful, honestly, as you get on and on and on with your kids, and the amount of number of children that you have. So for my third baby, it definitely hurt. Those contractions, those postpartum contractions kind of hurt just as much as regular contractions while I'm giving birth. So definitely have some type of pain meds that you can take, as well as even if your doctor isn't prescribing you any medication, those are just ibuprofen. But if you are breastfeeding and stuff like that, you're going to want to take a medication that's safe for your baby. I suggest Tylenol because that's what you can take while you're pregnant. So of course, obviously talk to your doctor about all of this and make sure that you know, the medications that you're taking or anything like that before you take them is safe with your doctor, and be sure that that's something that you speak to them about, because like I said, I'm not a doctor, but it's just a suggestion to have some type of pain meds on hand, because even if you don't have super bad uterine contractions, you can also have sore and tender breasts. You can also have, you know, just mild aches in your back and just feel really achy. I mean, having a baby is hard work, guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to something else that's going to help you with aches and pains that I necessarily used more kind of towards the end of my pregnancy rather than postpartum, but I definitely did find myself reaching for this sometimes while I was, recovering from birth. This is a heating pad. This is super nice for your back, especially if you have an epidural and your back is sore and tender. I loved to use this at night when I just couldn't sleep, or also this works great for your belly when you're having those contractions again. This works great for your stomach, and it just has a little dial here. There's obviously different brands of this, but you can use whatever one you have. You can use it on high, low, medium, yada yada yada. And so I keep this on hand, and this is great to have in your house just in general. Even if you're not having any kids, it's nice to have a heating pad. It comes in handy for a lot of things. So I have that. And now we're going to move on to the last few things, which is clothing. I'm sure you guys are like, duh, you're going to need clothes no matter what. But there's definitely a few things here that you're going to need more than you would if you weren't having a baby. Is comfortability. Please, I don't even know if I said that right. Comfortability. Whatever the word is, you're going to need comfortable clothes. Okay, sis? Because listen, you just pushed a baby out, or you just got a major surgery to get your baby out, you're in pain, you do not want tight, restricting, uncomfortable clothes on your body. And that includes bras. I hate bras. You probably have seen me do this like 6 times in my video because my bra is uncomfortable. It's probably my fault because I need to get a better bra, but bras are going to be very important, especially if you're breastfeeding, because you're going to be whipping your boob out a lot, feeding your baby, putting it away, whipping your boob out, putting it away, whipping your boob out, put it away. So you're going to want nursing bras. But for me personally, since I'm not going to be using these bras, that often after I have my baby, I'm not going to be, after I stop breastfeeding, I'm not going to be using the, little latch thing, and it's kind of just, and I'm not necessarily a waste. I definitely suggest getting a 1 or 2 nursing bras, but what I used were these little bralette things, I guess you could say, from Walmart. This is literally $5, and it has, some of them are shorter, so they don't have this band. They just have like the bra part, and it just goes on. It has padding. I like this because I don't want my nipples poking out or anything like that. Some people might not like that, and you can remove the padding. It also has this little like lace detail right here, which is cute as well, under a tank top or t-shirt, and it's, like I said, padded. It's not super padded, so you're not going to have like a huge, full coverage type bra, but this does give you some coverage, and you can just literally pull this up or pull this down. In my case, I would just pull it down like this and pull my boob out, and it was easy done. $5, you can't beat that. Another option is more like of a bra. Like, I still wear these to this day to like clean in and stuff like that, or if I'm not wanting to fully put on a nice, full coverage bra, I'll just put this on to like drop the kids off at school or pick them up or something like that if I'm just going in the car really quick and not really getting out of my car. And this has the clasp in the back. This again was also just $5, and it's from Walmart. The brand is Fruit of the Loom. These ones are not Fruit of the Loom. I think these are the No Boundaries brand. Sorry, can't talk. Yeah, No Boundaries. I love these. I got these with all of my pregnancies, and I highly suggest those. But like I said, these are the same thing, but they're just more of like a bra type, and you can loosen and adjust the straps, and you can also take the padding out, and this works great for that. The main thing that I like these for is because I did buy a nursing bra with my daughter, and I felt like, okay, I'm really happy I got a nursing bra, yada yada yada. Got to the hospital, had my baby, put my nursing bra on, and it did not fit because my boobs were so big. Now, you're not going to know how big your boobs are going to be no matter how many kids you've had. You're not going to know. Every pregnancy is different. Every body is different. So your boobs may be super big or super small or not as big as the last pregnancy, or you never know. So these I like because they stretch super big no matter what, especially these ones. That's why I love these ones, because they're going to stretch and give you lots of stretch. In the back especially, they're like going to be really stretchy, and they're going to fit no matter how big your boobs get. So just be sure that at all of these things, all of these clothing items, underwear, bras, clothing, pants, shirts, get a bigger size up, because you're going to be bigger. It's going to be like you're still pregnant, or at least 5 months pregnant, at least the first 1 day or two. Your belly is still going to look like it's, pregnant. So definitely remember the stretch. For the most part, after I had my babies, I just wore men's sweatpants. And I'm going to go ahead and grab some in a second to show you what they look like. But I just wore Hanes men sweatpants in 2X because they're stretchy, they're comfortable, and they're warm because, like I said, I did deliver in the colder months. So I definitely wanted something that was going to keep me warm and be comfortable. So let me go ahead and grab them and show you what they look like. I'm sure you guys know what they look like. What the sweatpants look like. You guys know the ones with the little drawstring. Okay. And then at the bottom, they look like that. They're basically like non-fancy joggers. But I wore these for like the first 4 to 5 days. I'm sorry, guys. My shirt and bra are just not working today. Like, I don't know what's going on with my boobs, but they're being annoying. And then joggers. Joggers are my favorite. I got these from Walmart as well. You can get them from Walmart, Target, wherever you want. But I still wear these to this day, guys, when I'm doing those school drop-offs and pickups. You know, nice, cute little print. It's like this really pretty color and has these hearts on it. It definitely does look like pajamas, but they have other joggers that don't have hearts on them. Like, they have pockets, they have drawstrings. They're super loose. They're long. They're going to give you coverage. The joggers at the bottom, and I love these. Along with shirts. I got these from Walmart as well. They were $5. It's a V-neck. You're going to be able to breastfeed easily in these. Pull down, pull up. Super stretchy. All the colors that you need. This one's green just because I love green. But go for more grays, blacks, all that stuff. Super stretchy, super comfortable. Something like this is what you're going to want for right after you give birth, because you're not going to want, like I said, something really constrictive, really tight, and you're going to want something that's going to help you breathe and help you stretch. So yeah, that was all of the clothing items. And then I have my phone right here. I'm just going to check and make sure that is everything on my list. So pads, underwear, comfy clothes, a water bottle, nipple care, which was the nipple pads and the nipple cream, a peri bottle for down there, your medicated spray for down there, which is going to numb you and make you feel nice and clean, nice and, you know, cooled off down there, Tux pads for down there, and then also a heating pad. That is absolutely everything you're going to need, along with, like I said, the few little extra items like dry shampoo, and some like little wipes. You can also get some feminine wipes if you want. Be sure you're not flushing those with baby wipes though. Just a tip. I know you guys aren't dumb and you know that, but some of you may have not known that. And trust me, after you have a baby, your mind is not on logic, okay? You're on like baby mode and you're not gonna think to not flush the wipes. So remember, don't flush the wipes, but clean up down there and really just take this time to focus on you and your baby and enjoy it. I know it's hard. I know it's scary. For some new moms it can be, and even for experienced moms that are bringing home a 4th or 5th baby or a 3rd baby. Like, you're bringing home a brand new baby and you already have these other children that you have to take care of and, you know, juggle all of the madness. But you got this, mama, and you're going to do so good. And I hope that you guys got a lot of information from this video. And if you guys have any more questions for postpartum or baby related or anything like that, mommy related, anything, you guys leave those questions down below. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. We can chat on there as well. Be sure to subscribe so you can see any new videos coming out, just like another one that I'm going to be doing for newborn must-haves, because you know, you have your mommy must-haves now you need to get your baby everything that they need, which some people don't realize how much babies really need. But I'm going to go ahead and weed through the things that you're going to definitely need and the stuff that you may not need as much as others. So if you guys would like to see that video, be sure to give this one a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. Congratulations on your new baby, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Talk to you soon.